Alright guys, this is my son Mike. What are we going to be doing today?
Color sanding.
We're going to be color sanding?
Yeah.
We're going to show these guys how to color sand?
Yep.
How do you color sand? Do you actually use like sand and color with it?
No.
What do you do then?
Use this.
Wow.
Sandpaper.
Okay. Well here, why don't you take over the video and I'll show these people how to do some color sanding.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. Alright, let me see. Alright guys, my name's Mike. Basically going to show you how to do some color sanding on anything you might be working on. If you're working on something that you just recently did paint work to or cleared, then there would be different methods to color sand that. That's what we're going to be doing here today, is something a little more custom than your factory paint job. If you're doing your factory paint job, you're not going to want to start with an aggressive grit like 1,000 or 1,200 like I'm doing here today. That'll be something completely different. But anyways, basically when you color sand, you're going to need a bucket of water. I like to do it with water. Some people use a rag and use the rag and follow a wet rag and follow their sanding with the wet rag. But basically what I do is this: I just grab water and I throw it on the area that I'm going to be sanding, make sure it's nice and wet, and then I just kind of make sure I get everything flat. I'm starting off with a 1200 grit sandpaper, basically. This is a 1200 grit in areas where I believe that I need a little bit more aggressive of a grit. I'll go ahead and use 1,000, possibly even 800, and then work my way back up to the finer sandpaper. But as you're sanding, I like to have a small sheet of sandpaper. I can cover this whole block in bigger areas, obviously, but I'm just trying to concentrate on this area here for right now. And basically what you want to do is you want to do full strokes all the way up, all the way down in different patterns. I like to go in different directions just to make sure everything comes out flat. Also around your edges, like around your edges here, you don't want to put too much pressure or angle the sandpaper this way in any kind of with any kind of force, because you're going to end up stripping the clear completely off and go down to your base coat, and you'll know that by getting the color. This is actually clear, but you'll get a white color that comes up, or whatever color is on your base will show up and show through. You don't want to do that, so keep away from the edges. If you go to the edge and if you have to get close to the edge, make sure you have focus on the area that you want to do, and kind of just do it gently. And as your water dries up, you're going to want to keep your area nice and wet. And basically what we're going to do here on this fender's already got 3 coats of clear. What we're doing is basically the first sanding, which is basically going to take everything and make it nice and flat. After we make it flat with the coarse sandpaper, anywhere from 800 to 1200 is basically what I consider coarse. Of course, that's pretty fine if you're doing woodworking or whatever, but as far as car finishes and clear coats go, that's still pretty coarse. You're going to finally end up, after the 1200, going to a 1500 grit, which is basically going to make it come out, bring the shine a little bit back. And then as you get into your 2000, your 2500, then you're going to bring your shine back out, and ultimately you're going to end up buffing this out with a rubbing compound and bringing the finish to a mirror shine. Now I'm going over it with the 1200. I'm going to get this done, and once I get the 1200 done, I'm going to go over it with 15 and 2000, and then I'll shoot another video at that point. So anyways, this is my first video as far as making tutorials or whatnot, but I just wanted to do it because I thought it might be kind of fun and help somebody out that might have any questions on how to actually color sand. If you have any questions, maybe just give me a comment or a message and let me know what your question is, and we'll go from there.